Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing okay in this Taco Wednesday. Taco Wednesday is very, very good. I have friend requests and message requests. Right, so let's have a look, and I just need to share. Hey, everyone, stream is up. Stream is up. Right. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing okay. Say hello in the stream if you are at the stream. Just gonna do a test over here to see if it's a fine. It's a fine. And 13 people. Yeah. Oh, this changed. Now the poll is at the bottom. Interesting. Right, so the objective for today is twofold. It's a two-fee. You like two-fees? I like two-fees. So the objective for today is essentially test this wheel that comes out next week. This is the PXN, the PXN GT, and we're gonna also test in a real life environment the what's the name? The Simagic pedals. I've done a few tests on the Simagic pedals, and I kind of like them. What, the wheel? It's compatible with their line and everything because this is a USB wheel. I have thoughts. The thoughts are interesting. I have thoughts. The review comes out next week of this. The price, I'm not going to spoil the price. The price interesting, and it's not bad at all. But there are a few things you need to have in mind. So, also, I need to do something before. Let's go to Nightbot. Because I have a Simnet affiliate, right? And if you guys want to buy a Simnet, do I have the Simnet affiliate there in my thing? Sorry, I have to shill. My wife keeps saying, "Oh, why don't you prostitute yourself? Not feet, but do the affiliate links." And I'm like, I don't want it. You have to do it. And I'm like, I don't wanna. Right? See if I have the affiliates. I do have the affiliates. It's actually on the description, but I need to put it on Nightbot. Commands. Which Nightbot is this? Oh, this is for the other one. I'm gonna add a new command, which will be Simnet. Simnet. Boop, boop. Ali. Now I'm gonna do the logout and do the login for YouTube. Sorry, guys. I have to do this type of prostitution. It's legal. It's wholly legal. It never hurt. Yeah, a little bit of cleavage. That's my problem, man. Simnet. Wait, what? Commands. Here we are. New commands. Simnet. 8. Right. So let's do a small change over there, and then we're gonna go. To be fair, these pedals are better than the Simpsons. They're more expensive, but they're definitely better. You can feel that there are a few things that I really like when I looked at it. Oh yes, finally somebody got it. The elastomers have a limiter. It has like a metal puck inside, so they don't overextend. which was the issue with the SimLab ones. If it's working, Simnet. Come on, Nightbot. Come on, Nightbot. Oh no. Yay, it works! Yay! Violent Savior. What is this? That's okay. Okay, cool. I have, unfortunately, put the brake too close to the throttle, but that can be changed. And I really like the plate. I think I might have I'll adjust to the plate, or use the plate, the pedal plate. That'll be quite interesting. Oh, Gray Zone has a new update. What happened? We'll have a look later on. I'm really liking the Gray Zone. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, Le Mans Ultimate. Let's play. Let's use Delta, because I think today we're going to do Monza. More expensive than an XP1 for SimLab? No, it's about half the price. So they sent too many things. Quite honestly, I just wanted the 3-pedal set and the tray. They sent the tray, the riser, the 3 pedals. They sent 3 different motors. For some reason, I don't know why they sent 3 different motors. They're never one. They're not even the same. There's a linear. There's a rumble. The linear is the best, and there's one that is. I don't even know what the hell that is. Also audio sound. I don't even know what the hell that is, right? See if everything is fine. Yeah, and then what else? They sent also the hydraulic pedal. So there's an hydraulic, but first I'm gonna do the regular pedal, and then I'll do just the hydraulic. Hello, Necro Dogs. Look, I'm not the best guy to recommend at all.
It was raining what kind of tires you had.
Black Round Pirelli. Shuriken. Thank you so much. I'm not the biggest guy to say, hey, you should go for haptics, the rumbles, the one that is the rotation. Oh, Exocio, thank you very much for the sub as well. The one that rotates, I don't like it at all. It's the one that is on the throttle. And speaking of that, I need SimHub. Because you need to use... Actually, you don't need to use SimHub for this. You don't need to use SimHub for this, because it's part of their thing, but I think you need to... Simnet... I think you need the Simnet Connect. I'm not even sure. Oh, it's on SimHub. You do need SimHub. The linear is the one that I like the most. It's the one that actually feels useful. The other one is just too rumbly, then they're too powerful. And the one that is on the throttle, on the clutch is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a big fan. I had this with SimHub doing whatever it wants. It was definitely something. So the objective for today is to do the 1 stint sprint. We can use this one. And there's one that is for... Is it the weekly race? No. Special event? I would love to do this over the weekend, but I can't. I don't have time. So the only one that I will recommend is for the throttle, for the brake, and has to be the linear one. It's the only one that I can recommend and actually like it. It's much better than the one that I tried on the P700. So what we do, what's the schedule like? Where's the Monza race? Where are the Monza races? What? I thought there was a Monza race this week. I don't use tiny panels, no. It's the first gold. Oh, there it is. So what we do I really want to do this one, but I can't do this one. Actually, I can, right? I do this one, we wait 20 minutes, and then we do the next one. And then we do Monza. We can do that. Or we do this one, and then we do some sort of Sebring International if it's out of sync. So, yeah, we'll do that. I want to train for this. Monza has rain? Oh, nice. Joe Baranbas. What's here? We could do this one. Generally, I'm okay. Split size 22.8 splits. I should have trained this. We can be competitive, but I don't have time. So we're going to go for Spa. Yeah, Simnet. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Simnet. 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 Done. Sebring is Ford Cup. Well, great. So then we do Spa, which will be whatever cup. Let's see. What's the fast boys running at? What's the GT3 running at? There's the Horvette, but this isn't fixed yet, right? Because you have to register first, and then you need to say I want the McLaren, and then we go to the leaderboard. And what does it say? Now you have access to the GT3. Right? So, feels like the fast boys are using the Lexus or this one. The Lamborghini. You know what, guys? We're gonna do the Lamborghini. Just we have time to test, so let's do the Lamborghini. Yeah. Yeah, the Lexus was a little bit nerfed. It wasn't too much nerfed. Let's see if Delta is doing. It is indeed doing CDI Lam Spa aggressive. GS. What's GS? Sprint. Let's do this one. See what happens. Is this on one stint sprint? This one? Oh. Oh no. I have it in the wrong way. I need the seat. So at the moment, I have the throttle with the loss of grip, and it's already at like 5%, and it's still too much. For the brake, I have it on the ABS or tire locking, and not ABS, it's basically tire lock or whatever it is. Now another thing is the wheel. It's so light compared to the GSI. It's quite solid though. It's quite solid. It's actually quite the banger of a wheel too. I'm gonna let this guy go. I'm with cold tires. So is he though, but I'd much rather not. So it's 45 minutes race. Do I need to fuel save to do one stint? Yeah, the PXN GT one. It is indeed. Oh, something happened. So let's see how this goes. Oh, this is gonna be bad. The car is very twitchy. Oh, they also sent me the Simnet guys. Also sent me the pedal faces. Toyota GR, GT, and LMU. Again, somebody gets in and you would lose access to the force feedback. This thing actually grips. Oh my god. Fulfill all your wishes with your taco favorite pieces. Taco taco. Burrito taco taco. So apparently this is a two. As I always thought, it's basically a two apex corner. You have to go in, out, in. Why no wheel cam though? Because I didn't prepare it. Maybe one day when I have a better rig that I want to show and everything is more minimalistic, I'll show it. I used to have like a second camera, but pain in the ass, setting everything up. Oh yes, the feet, because I really know you guys are all kinky. Oh, random. Please show feet. Please. Please show feet, please. Best pedals to buy now? There's no best pedals. The pedals that for me are the best are not probably for you. And in this case, it will be the MSIM Talentos. Okay, let's fulfill all your wishes with your taco flavored pieces. Taco taco. Burrito taco taco. I'm really not singing this song for any particular reason. My god, the car feels like it's going everywhere. Man, again I lost force feedback when somebody comes in. Oh, nice. This is gonna be great. Man, these hyper drivers are crazy. Yeah, Tarantino is a creep. Let's see how this goes. Thing is, I have like... Jesus Christ, I think I have to use the balanced. This car is aggressive. Yeah. Absolutely, they could. Man, this thing corners great, but yeah. But the problem is, it corners great while trying to kill you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I made that noise there. No, it's not semi-Q. Best pedals are Imsim Talentus. Buy the best pedals. If you really want the best pedals, it's Imsim Talentus. The track will not cancel. Not the first time testing, but I only have like 20-30 minutes on top of them. Because I needed to know if everything was working right, and I did a few practice runs for Limo Ultimate to see if everything was fine. Oh, incredible. Okay. This actually sounds decent. Okay, we need some new inputs in this. Yeah, there are people that are full-time hyper donkeys, yes. Sorry, domesticated equinus type. We can't use the word hyper donkey. I am totally sorry. Car setup. We need... Not car setup. We need this. There's also another thing from PXN that I'm testing. And it's also pretty good. It's hidden there. On the back. So you don't have access to it. So. Brake. Bias forward. Backwards. So it will be camera up. Camera. Driver? Camera. Look left, actually. We can use this. Which one is for position? Which one is for the changing the... Oh, this is bad. No, navigate up, navigate down. Yeah. I haven't had this. Previous MFD. Driving cameras. Now. Employ camera. Seat. Seat. Seat forward. Seat backward. No. Seat backwards is this one. Seat up is this one. Seat down is this one. And forwards this one. Now we need wiper. Wipers. can do this one for the wipers and lights. Right. How much wood would it take for 397 to create default button maps for the popular wheels? For me, it's not an issue. It's not so much as an issue as you cannot save the profiles. That's for me the biggest issue. With Assetto Corsa Competizione, you could save your profiles. So, okay, this is what I'm gonna run forever. Let's assume. But I am also a tester, right? And I need to change wheels. So I would save that. That's on the side. Do all the things, do all the configurations. There's something on SimHub to save the buttons or whatever. But then I go back, I just press that profile and it works. So that's generally what happened in Assetto Corsa Competizione. In iRacing, you can also do something similar if you go to the files and you save that input or whatever it is or controls. And then you make like a copy of it. Make a copy of the file. And when you come back, you can use whatever, right? That's something you can do. But with this, for some reason, they still haven't figured out you can do that. And yes, there's a stupid bug resetting all the sound settings as well. Yes, they are doing something, and you'll see it in a second. Okay, we can get new tires. Also, on the customs, we can do the balance. Let's try the balanced. Let's see. Okay, the game crashed. You don't see it because people don't. Oh man, you wouldn't know how useful that would be, and it uses absolutely zero of your time for implementation. Or well, it uses a few hours of implementation for something that actually is going to save you a long time. Now, for example, let's say that you format your computer. You can always beforehand you can save all the settings, and once you come back. You have everything implemented, you know? You don't need to think about anything at all. Everything is implemented, just load the profile, done. Imagine how useful that stuff is. Even with graphics settings. Oh, new install. You're going somewhere. You're going to a friend's place and he has the same hardware as you have, or close by, or close to. Cool. You can use that. This one definitely has more Untersteuern turned in. Yeah, but remember, they don't always do the same thing. Some people just do user interface and user experience. Some people actually do the physics. So it's not like it's exclusive, you know, it's not a X4. There's nothing wrong requesting this stuff. They have done changes in the UI that, in my opinion, don't make a lot of sense. Like not being able to sort by skill. It's not the same thing people, you know, doing graphics or whatever will do, you know, engine stability. can copy and save the JSON? Probably. But I'd much rather not. Well, you'd have to, right, if you do the backup, but you could have different JSONs. And this one has quite a lot of understeer right now. Of course, BYDFR, it's a name that exists. Remember, John Battlefield cannot exist in this world because they decided that John Battlefield cannot exist in Le Mans Ultimate. So maybe John Le Mans can exist. Who knows? Right. I would say that user experience is very important. Their focus should always be in user experience. It's too understeery, this setup. Very understeery. I think I'll go for the aggressive setup because this one is. I like it, but okay, we'll see on the next lap now. iRacing feels more realistic than what? You mean the color calibration? Ah, merda. I have to lift with this car. Yeah, I have to lift with this car. Or this setup, who knows? I think it's this setup as well. And there's so much understeer. It does? Okay. What iRacing has is a more contrast. They have a more contrasted look. Man, he just came out of the pits, man. And he tried to pit maneuver me, man. It's just incredible. He tried to pit maneuver me. What the hell, dudes? Tried to pit maneuver me, tried to block when he came out of the pits. And he's like 5 seconds slower per lap.
Time 2:23.30.
Yeah, I don't like the setup. It's too too weird. You know what? The thing is, you're looking at... I always look at the game not from what a camera looks like, but as your eyes look like. And iRacing is incredibly contrasty. That sky looks like crap, always does. What it does well, it's good reflections. This game has a much better sky. It has a much better quality of saturation of the sky. The saturation is right. The lights get in a correct way. So the colors on LMU are too alive. They're not very saturated. The colors here, they're not really that saturated. What iRacing has, it's more of a contrasty TV look. This game would actually, like a lot of what ACC had, I argued in the video, was the color calibration. This game requires color calibration. They're too vibrant? I don't see them as too vibrant in either of my monitors, but then again, I have them calibrated. The sky is correctly done, which for me makes a lot of sense because most skies, they become too blue. This one, it isn't too blue. Hey, Silver Cyclist, how are you doing? I would love them to add color calibration. Competizione add aces, so if you wanted cinematic calibration, you could have cinematic calibration. This game would actually be good having picture profiles like you have in Assetto Corsa. You could upload your own picture profiles and everything. That would be really cool. But I don't think they want that. I would love to see picture profiles in this, even if they are just baked in, you know. Better, yeah, I would say so. This game is very dated. In the graphical engine is very dated. It doesn't run particularly well. It doesn't run bad, but I think it should be running much, much better. But it's R Factor 2 runs like crap anyways. Lemu. Hey, Aiden, how are you doing? Lemu. Hey, amateur gold driver, GT driver. How are you doing? Guys, I never drive the Lamborghini, so please forgive me if it goes wrong. Taco taco. Burrito, taco taco. Please forgive me if I crash into a wall. No? Custom. Let's do quality aggressive. Do we have enough fuel for all the laps? So it's 40 minutes. We do have fuel for all the laps. Oh. C'est incredible. Thank you, Kirthan. Much appreciated. The green of the grass is a strange green. It doesn't even look like grass. It's too light. And the asphalt looks like cement gray. It doesn't like tar. Why is this stuff auto? Why do I have auto translate? What the fuck, YouTube? I don't want auto translate, YouTube. Session starting. Wait at pit exit. I mean, it's not too dark. The sun is just up on top. It changes the coloration. Okay, we can go. It changes the coloration. It's because this becomes much darker. I mean, I've been in Spa. The colors are more like this. Are like this, depending on the sun angle. And if it's also due to highlights being blown out. I'm pretty sure you can change the NVIDIA profile thing to make it more dark on the shadows. Or on the blacks. You can raise the blacks, you know. Or lower the blacks, I mean, to make it blacker. It should be. Next week, check the channel. I'm driving it at the moment. I've been driving lately with a lot of PXN stuff. And what I find interesting, guys, this is so funny. Since PXN sent me stuff like that V9 wheel and the V10 wheel that are absolute shit. Like, they're really bad wheels. I'm not talking about the V2, V10 or whatever it's called, the Ultra, that now it's direct drive. I've never tried it, wouldn't recommend it, because much rather just get the VD6 or VD4 or whatever, because if you're just buying a direct drive because it's a direct drive and it doesn't have, you know, the ecosystem or the quick release or whatever, you're just wasting your money. But you have a lot of people that receive like the PXN V9 especially, and also the V10, that get really pissy. Oh no, it's very cheap. Where I live, it's very cheap. It's a really good wheelbase. And it's awful. The V9 is awful. It's so awful when you turn the wheel, you can see the resolution of the encoder. As in... And people get pissed off when you mention it. And I see comments like, oh, PXN shouldn't really send you stuff. You weren't paid by PXN, so you don't speak highly of PXN. Blah, 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 blah. And they kept sending stuff, which was really, really interesting. Really, really funny. And now they have actually decent stuff. Yeah, everything to justify the purchase. The VD6 is really good, you know? The really good wheelbase for the price. And in one of... I've done that Start Sim Racing in 2026, and one of the comments is somebody really trying to justify the PXN V10, and I'm like, man, no! Oh. Like this, you know, man, no. Don't destroy the car, don't destroy the car, don't destroy the car. And I'm like, no. Oh, did the car die? Oh, come on.
It was raining.
Anyways.
What kind of tires you had?
Black around.
So, oh no, PXN is really good in our area, and you haven't tried PXN or whatever. It's, for fuck's sake, why haven't you mentioned this wheelbase? Oh my god, it's awful, man. They are like the semi-cube of low end in terms of fan bases. It's quite funny. They're as rabid as semi-cube owners. Hey, Ruiz, come here. Okay, I don't have any tires, and I cannot use any tires anyway, so we'll have to do the qualify with these tires. But the rear... Oh my god! Yep. Quite honestly, guys, I'm not liking what the setup is doing. It's probably very fast, but not on this car. Yeah, it is. It's absolute crap. And I mentioned something, and then people don't understand. Back in the day, when the V10 was out, the G27 was out. And people were recommending the G27. The V10 was the Mad Catz whatever wheel, right? And people were already recommending the G27. I'm not gonna survive this car. And this was back when? So why would I recommend the Mad Catz wheel over the G29 when they're basically the same price? I think this might be the... Oh my god. Yeah, this is too low. This is likely too low. We need to raise the slip angle to 7. Because the car is definitely requiring more. So it will be 557, something like that in the race. É parecido ao do iRacing. It's close enough. I don't think I'm gonna qualify. The last lap I can do. The car just goes. How are my tires? Should be fine, dudes. Five, 7. The thing is, I'm already tiptoeing over this, and I'm feeling the tires gone. I messed up, but I'm not gonna use any tires for any extra tires for qualify. There's no point. So I might much rather finish this with this tire set and see what I can do. Gods. I know the Lambo is very sensitive. I'm being quite tame with the inputs, but there's more to it. The tires are done. I probably needed a change in TC. We have like a second over there. We do have a second on this. But the car is too difficult to drive. The tires are toast. Still did a 220. The tires are toast.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I'm still gonna run with the race aggressive. But 557, and we're gonna raise this to 48.3. This is a bad start. Bom dia, alergia. Taco taco, burrito, taco taco. Agro Salmon, thank you so much for the follow. It works by licensing category, not for this.
It was rating what kind of tires you had.
Black ground, Pirelli.
Formation lab.
It doesn't at all work for this. Because you have to remember, the same category for GT4, GT3s, hypercars is sports car. And you get access to hypercars when you get to B or A, maybe B, right? This is not good.
Green flag, green flag.
Man, that Corvette is so fast. Out of the line. Oh, Kramer has a GT. I'm gonna go let Kramer go. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating here at the start at Le Mans Ultimate. Spa! 40-minute race in random call sign Ricardo Claro. In front of him, while running P10, has somebody, Kramer, going to the pits because he does have a pits true. Incredible scenes at Spa, which is in Belgium. And they also have spas. Random call sign was under the contract with Corvette before with McLaren, now going for the Lambo.
Rating what kind of tires you had.
Thank you for the follow. Man, this car is twitchy as hell. I don't have any grip yet. And now another one that has like another... It could have been a lot worse, yes. Man, that guy was almost killing me. It's been quite difficult in Spa for me to always put some pace down because of the traffic, and then we have the hypercars. Okay, this car is gonna go. Eventually. These tires are not for me. This car is not for me. Yeah, this car is definitely not for me. It's incredibly twitchy. I know we're driving on Twitch as well. We're on Twitch, but I don't need this. Yeah, I definitely don't need this. I'm so tough, thank you. That's an odd thing to write. Meu Deus! Ai, tô fedido! My God, the car is a mistake. Gonna increase this to 9. Again at P8. But I don't think I finished this race. This car is incredibly twitchy. I don't know how to ride this. This was a total mistake. I'm a Stuchen. I should have gone for the Corvette. Maybe I should have run with the Mercedes. What? GT3s are really good in LMU. What are you talking about? Man, the car is going. I'm not gonna finish this race, guys. I need something a little more understeered than this. Yeah, very good at rage bait. Hey, Brun. Thank you. I'm gonna need that one. I'm definitely gonna need it. Thank you so much for that.
Lap 2, 20.78.
They drive like sluts. They drive like slugs? What are you talking about, dude? Os pedais são bons. I really like these pedals. And Bren is going for it. No, 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 no! Man, this car is not for me. And the Corvette was the twitchy one. I have all the balance of the car wrong. It's awful. Oh, there's still 30 minutes of this. Só há uns da Simnet. Não faço ideia quais são.
21.62.
Man, it's impossible. This car is freaking impossible. No way, dude. Bad choice. I should have gone with the McLaren or the more stable Corvette. Simply, I cannot turn without this car dying. I know the damage doesn't help, but there's nothing I can do. The car just goes. And I'm gonna put this in maximum speed. I'm gonna put this in 11. Slip angle 11 because the car just turns in too much. And everybody is now starting to catch me. I'm getting slower, they're getting faster. Because this car is over-rotating. And it's not just on brakes, right? It's actually... there's too much yaw. I'm just waiting until this corner starts to kill me. Right now it rotates really, really nice, but I think this corner will kill me soon, or any other one. Any of the other ones, you know. And the P1s, or whatever they're called, they're coming. Or if it's not, or Rouge killing me. Too slow. No, it's not subscription based. There is a subscription if you want to run the championships, but you don't want to. You don't need to. If you want your skin, yeah, you need to pay the first subscription. But other than that, no. I don't pay for subscription. I don't have any of that stuff. For me, it's enough the daily racing, the special events. I don't much care about the rest. Okay, for the time being, knock on wood, TC 311 works. My problem is definitely the rotation of this. I got the pedals every time there's slip. My pedals are like zzz, zzz. Okay, here they come. I'm not gonna let this guy go. Sorry, Matt. Man, I mean. Sorry, Meng. If you want to overtake, you have to overtake through there. Thank you.
That time was a 2:20.70.
Right. Guys, if you're enjoying this stream, press like. If you don't mind, subscribe to the channel. Become a member. That helps a lot, and you'll be part of the credits. Oh, the Genesis. Yeah, this guy is actually decent with the brakes. I am not. The car just went. The car just went. The car just went. Yeah, do we even lift, bro? I have to. This car is very difficult. See. This guy is gonna screw me over. Of course he would.
Time 2:22.51.
Yeah, but the audio rate is not running anymore, is it? The audio rate died so we could have audio F1. Yeah, Lambo of God. Oh my God! The car just slipped again. It feels like it lacks everything. But then again, I have a little bit the damage, and the damage is not helping. But then again, I'm not sure if it would help at all. Even if I didn't have the damage. What did help, at least a little bit, was definitely TC3 at 11.
Lap 2, 21.46.
Okay, maybe. Hola. Meow. Nice. What a sniper, donk. What a... My God, what a kill. My bad, yep. I went wide to give him the space, and he still kills me. Yeah, man, these guys are insanely stupid. These guys are insanely stupid. So I'm actually catching up one guy. What do they do? Look, they kill themselves. Look at this.
That time was a 2:23.43.
Most of these people should stop driving absolutely hypercars. There's no other way to say it. Does true force make the force feedback better? In this game, not really. In GT7, in ACC, and iRacing completely. In this one... So how long does it? 17 minutes. Oh, this. Intruso! Thank you! Somebody's gonna want to kill me.
That time was a 2:22.00.
My car is definitely not in the best situation right now. Drive through for Mateo. Nice. If he comes closer, I can actually let him go. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't like anything at the moment. This car could basically retire. I could retire this car. It's just so difficult to drive. The car is just going everywhere right now. It is very hard, but some cars are harder because of the curves and the depression at Eau Rouge. So I got the depression at the entry of the corner, right? And some cars like this one don't like it, and then don't like the curve at the top, or actually at the middle. What? What happened to Jelf? Yeah, the car is dangerous right now. Oh, the other guy went to the pit. Man, please make this shorter, man. I can't control this car. I don't have any grip. I don't know what to do next. Because I have understeer at entry, but I also have liftoff oversteer. You know, understeer and liftoff oversteer in the same corner is so weird. So quite honestly, I would lower the brake bias, but I get understeer because that's why I want to lower the brake bias, right? But then, under the understeer, when you're running on the understeer, when you start releasing, the car just doesn't grip from the rear and it just goes. It's so disconcerting because you are trying to essentially fix two problems at the same time in the same corner. Actually, during the same stage of the brake, which is weird. And we're still gonna have a few of the wonderful hypers coming around. And definitely that compounds on Eau Rouge. And that big left-hander that I always forget the corner name. Over there, I mid-understeer and mid-oversteer and lift-off-oversteer, everything at the same time. Yeah, I'm trying, Kafka. Thank you for that, though. Do better, rear. Rear, you need to do better. Bad boy, do you want some spanking on your rear? What a bad boy, rear. Bad boy. Maybe it'll work, who knows. Understeer there, once again. And I'm not even braking that much, right? Oh, thank you so much. That definitely helps me. Just pushes me in. Oh, that's another car out. Was that a hyper? It was indeed a hyper. Oh, goody. Now we're gonna have a hyper that is gonna be very hypered about this. Oh, goody. And we're gonna take that. The tires are at their limit. Oh no. The tires are at absolute their limit. Cornet will still be faster. Dudes! Well, Peasant is pissed off. He's saying, what's the reason for late breaking an hyper? What's the reason? Probably right, I don't know. Yeah, we're not getting close to Kornev. I can tell you one thing. If I had good tires on this car, big if, right? I would actually do a really good qualifying. However, I wouldn't be able to drive it for the race anyways. Because I have no idea what this car is doing. What is this guy doing, man?
21.64.
I feel bad for Alfs, because Alfs, as well as me, we're being mugged by these hypercars. Everybody is. It's obvious that something needs to be done in this game about the hypercar drivers. The access to it needs to be more... To be fair, they could do something very simple, like hypercar rules, with some examples. I believe they could do something on their site. It's more like let them perish, but wrong. Yeah, I think if you don't have trust that you cannot go for hypers, that could be like a really quick way to fix it. It's not a bad idea. Come on, don't give me the thing. That could be like a really easy way to start that. PowerPoint presentation.
21.32.
Look at that, Kieran, or Chirin, or whatever, Siren. Just went super wide trying to overtake Alfs. It just... But why though? S1 DR? They're not that much. Speaking as a person that spent a lot of an S1 DR. For hypers, it's even worse. I mean, they're decent. But for hypers, I don't think they are hyper decent. But then again, it's not... I'm not saying that slow people shouldn't get access to it. The thing, it's quite the opposite. It's not even that my point. It's more like you shouldn't have access if you don't know how to control the car or understand the rules of engagement, or think every corner is yours and you go for it. And Hamidani is gone. So we got 2 laps now. 2 more laps. All things considered, this is actually a fun race, you know. I'm not a big thing of that approach because it didn't work in ACC. You remember if ACC had that, right? Because you had to raise your SA to over 60 to give access to, or 80 to get access to LFM. I much rather like the approach of, if you're not a trusted driver, Or at least if you're not a good driver, you shouldn't get access to it. It feels that people should have some sort of incentive to keep clean. Or it could be a hypercar safety rating as well. That would be a good idea, but it would be double sensitive. And you need to keep it in gold, at least. Yeah, this guy waited. So this guy actually was quite polite, you know, he waited for me doing the S's. The last lap, boys. One more lap. Yeah, that could be also good to separate a separate safety rating and driver rating. You'd have to start from the bottom.
1.79.
It would actually help people grind, but then again, I much rather have some sort of connection as well between the driver rating or the safety rating of one to the other. Kramer! But this is literally one stint sprint. And there would still feel left over. Could be, that would work, but I would say also an impact of trusted driver. So if you're not trusted driver, at the very least, you can't drive on hypers. Because it's not everyone that can drive a hyper, right? You need to be like really a gold driver, whatever it is. And it needs not to have certain points in your licenses. Yeah, but FIA, the thing is, the FIA grade system actually makes some sense, right? The FIA grade system makes sense. So you have to be a certain type of driver in order to get access to certain types of machinery, right? In SRO, you have like the the LMGT3s that are like pro-ams, and you have the AMs and the pros or whatever it is. So you need to drive with pros to get your stuff up. Of course, over here, it's not like that. So you need to have like a common thread between your driving and GT3s and hypers and LMP2s. So your driving actually unlocks the cars, but it can't be just done on safety rating alone, because the safety rating in this game is actually broken. So you can't separate the hypercar driving, because if you crash a lot in hypercar but not in GT3, you're still a dangerous driver. So it needs to affect your GT3 license as well. So in this case, is right. But I would say I lost driver rating. Of course I did. Of course I did. But I would say I think the badge is the way to go, because the badge does. You lost. Oh, it's always the qualifying. Fuck the qualifying, dudes. It's the qualifying is shit. They also need to remove the qualifying thing. Yeah, I keep lowering this because of the qualifying, and this would be a driver rating thing. Did a PXN cook? More or less. Oh no, I can't register for this. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna do this. Hmm. So we can do this again. But this time, I'm actually gonna probably do it with the other car, or at least we can train a bit before Sebring. Sebring is in 14 minutes. We're gonna do Sebring and then we're gonna do Monza. Yeah, safety rating, I think it's currently pointless. The Simagic hydraulic. Look, hydraulic pedals don't make any sense unless you really want to feel it. You're not gonna get something completely different. Because they're not really hydraulic, they have an hydraulic stage. At the end of it, you still have springs and elastomers, so you're just getting you're just getting something more complicated that does, in the end, the same thing. How are the pedals? The pedals are good. Comparisons to the sprints, I've never driven the sprints. I don't, well, that much. I don't particularly like the sprints, and these are copies of Isingvelds. They're very good. And actually, they are well built. There's just one thing on the nut. The nut could be bigger to unlock the rack. There are very good things about this pedal. This is the cheapest pedal that I know of that the elastomer actually has a stopper, so it doesn't barrel. Anyways, you can have a look in my wonderful Simnet link and buy them. Basing on explanation, Fanatec bottom to sure, it can make more sense, but then again, these are Fanatec compatible. These pedals that I'm trying, they are Fanatec compatible, so you can go through there. Okay, let's register and not use the Lambo. Jesus Christ. Let's use the Corvette. The Canadian Corvette. Why is this auto translation? Why is my chat auto translating? Stop auto translation, please. I don't want auto translation. Only 2 people in the entire game is Platinum DR, but Platinum DR doesn't make any sense. What DR is a number. That's basically it. A couple of manual loose to tighten them out of the box. Makes sense. Wouldn't be surprised that would be the case. The Simpson pedals that I've tried, they had issues in quality control. They had angles that were cut. These ones don't. These ones are smooth, and they have some sort of painting or anodization on top. Wally, race aggressive. Let's try this. No, they didn't take. It wasn't. The servers weren't up yet. Good night, Adrena. The servers weren't up. I mean, from what I'm feeling, at least for the two pedals, they're really good. I haven't tried the clutch. The clutch doesn't seem to have a bite point. Oh, that's nice. But the brake pedal, I can highly recommend. I can tell you, dudes, I'm using this. Oh my god! Shh! What the hell was that? I lost a tire. Lost a brake. Makes sense. Let's try again. I can tell you that I'm using the stock spring. It comes with the softest pedal. The softest pedal has a lot of troll, like a lot. It's like a very weird Rhodes thing with a lot of brake boosting for old people. I changed it to the reds. I think it's the reds. 2 reds and 1 black. So I have a triple stage right now. Despite everything, I prefer how this car handles. Yeah, I much prefer how this car handles, to be fair. I have no idea. Some cars I think you can, but in some cars like this one, generally you have to lift a little bit. Oh, it's like a dance. And quite honestly, I'm not having any issues with the hydraulics. That wasn't the case with, not hydraulics, but the damper. That wasn't really the case with the Simpsons. So this one is definitely a much more composed pedal. I don't think they're much more expensive. I think they're like 20 quid more expensive. I think with this we're gonna die, so we're gonna raise this, we're gonna raise this, we're gonna raise this. I used to be quite fast with this car around here. Maybe it's the stock setup, I don't know. This car has too much understeer. At least with this setup. I'm not sure of what we should drive. So I'm not sure how much. Also, how much is this pedal set as it is? I think you can have a look. There's a. It's one of the options over there. Oh my God, somebody came in. I lost all force feedback. But I think it's about 450. I think with the extras, you are actually paying this. The thing is, this car likes to go over curves, so there's no problem. Too much understeer. Too much understeer. This car has a lot of understeer in this setup. I wouldn't be surprised if I would go to the Lexus LW faster. Because this car is still death on wheels. Went too wide. Man, 6 kills is just a succulent Chinese meal. Not that much. I'm faster with the Lamborghini. Piotrek, thank you very much. Piotrek, thank you so much. I was much faster with the Lambo. Yeah, I guess. But the thing is, this car will also suck to drive. Well, less. And we're still gonna get some damage in this. Maybe I can go to the balanced one. The car is weird. Maybe I need higher gears because this car has very short gears. Look at that, 218.8. And he's doing it with full fuel. I just don't have any. Well, can't be this car. I don't have any grip. I don't have any grip with this car. See ya, Daytona. Thank you very much for joining. I don't. Well, this confuses me.
It was rating what kind of a tires you had.
D-Map, thank you so
Black round
much.
Pirelli.
So let's see. Register. I liked it, but it's too slow for me. I'm not gonna do this. These two. I'm still half tempted at taking this one, but it's gonna be shit on wheels. Can you stiffen both front and ARB? I could, but on this car, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna try with another setup. We're gonna try once again, not with the aggressive, but with the balanced. Right? But we're gonna lower the brake bias. And probably a little bit of a wing. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna see. Excited to start up? It really depends. I like this one and I like Assetto Corsa. That's the ones that I drive the most. For a time it was Gran Turismo 7 actually, because you know it's a fun game to drive with the wheel, unlocking all of that stuff. I had a little bit with that with Evo, and then I got kicked in the nuts by Kunos. But everything is contextual, you know. Kunos decided, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not. And maybe this works. Maybe this works. The thing about this car is that the brakes are actually decent. Yes, hot lapping is so fun right now. I mean, it's not like we don't have like 50 or 60 other hot lapping simulators. No, let's remove career mode. Not really. I could have tried the Porsche, because the Porsche apparently can be quite decent too. Oh, I lost camera. Too hot. I'm gonna let this guy go. Too hot right now. Random call sign, so hot right now. So here's the problem. This setup has even more understeer. Why you were able to do 215s? Because they're different cars. This one is LM GT3 spec, and SROs are SRO spec GT3s. They have more power, more downforce. Where do you shift with this car? What's the basic difference? More power, more aero on SROs. So you have a difference of 3 seconds in this track. In ones it can be 4 even. My God, so much understeer. Oh, that's good. Okay, the balanced setup actually works. It wouldn't be it interesting if we had some sort of manual for all of this stuff. Like, oh, you change it on this light because it means something, right? It means something.
It was raining. What kind of a tires you had?
Black round Pirelli.
But no, we don't have that manual, right? We don't have a manual like that for some reason, so I don't know if I'm actually shifting correctly. I'm so slow. Or if it's... I'm really slow. Maybe I can go even to 4. Balanced with 4-wing. I'm gonna finish this lap and then we're gonna try that. Because the car feels like now it's grippy. Exactly. Quite honestly, I'm liking how the car is now handling with this changes. But I think we can make it faster. It's still so slow. It's still too slow. Still too slow. I need to take another second or so off. This is still too slow.
That time was a 2:20.67.
Okay, I'll take care of the thing in a second. We're gonna try minimum wing. For me, it's not so much the leeway as it is the top speed. We'll see if it works with 5. If it works with 5, it works with 5. Doesn't matter. I should be running 219s. This is the race fuel we're gonna get. Then we got time for this one and the next one. Oh, we're at the same tires, so cool. Tires are already warm. That does help a little bit. But I completely forgot. Yeah, we're not gonna understand the warming sensation of this. So I don't need to warm up the car, which is good. Okay. Yeah, but we're gonna run this with 100 liters with maximum thing because it's gonna be 20 laps anyways. That's what you're gonna run, right? Okay, one lap. Okay, are the tires now? Tires are fine. Great. So 556. 47.8. Rafael Colley, thank you so much. Actually, wasn't that bad. Believe it or not, the car is far more stable than it was. Far more stable than it was in the race we did. If it continues to be stable, that's not noble at the moment, but TC slips off with this car? No thank you. Just this corner alone gives me the poops. I could lower a little bit, but this car just likes to have the rear go. But I would make poo-poo to myself, you know what I mean? was perfect, dudes. That wasn't too bad.
9220.48.
We're gonna run this. We have no other way. Anyways, I'm gonna get the camera on. Starting now. Events. Turn the camera on. It should be cold enough, and I forgot to activate the thing. Should be fine. So, custom setup. The aggressive goes 4. The race aggressive goes 4. The safe goes 7. The balanced goes 6. So, if I take actually the aggressive setup and do 6, 5, 5. See what happens. But definitely raise this. Parecem bandos de pardais à solta. Os putos. Os putos são como índios capitães da malta. Right. Standing, car setup. Right. Start driving it. Motec preset? What do you mean? Like the dash? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Taco taco. Burrito. Taco taco. Oh, it's already on. I'm not sure what that was doing, but it's already on. So, let's try not to die, guys. Let's try not to die. The layout for the app? No idea. Oh, I forgot to put the gloves on. So I need to shift earlier, supposedly, right? On the blue lights, which are these ones, right? I'm colorblind, so if they're purple or blue, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I need to put the gloves on. I cut my finger, and having the gloves on help really helps out. I'm actually feeling the car now. I don't understand if there was something wrong that I did. Definitely I did something with the tires. But I'm feeling the car more now. Famous words. Famous last words. Famous last words, yes. Okay, let's go. Ah, that's a bad corner. Where's my tire life? They're okay. Honestly, the car feels definitely more planted. And this is the aggressive setup. So I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe the temperature changed a lot. Delta. I'm sponsored by Coach Dave Delta. Exclamation mark Delta. Yeah, it definitely feels much better. And this is the aggressive setup. Either that or I'm getting slower because it could be the case that I'm naturally going slower because I was going faster before and it felt so so difficult. Really? Is it like that? Thing is, high speed is not bad at all. Like the high speed corner? Not bad at all. Okay. Got 2 more laps. Okay, Zoranovic is definitely kicking ass and taking names. I'm doing it 21.
Time 2:20.67.
Ah, merda! I've always have a different beard on, you know? How are you doing, Novotny? Man, the fact that I'm just shifting with the wrong finger makes a whole difference in a world for shifting timing. Or downshifting timing. That was purely the car understeering and oversteering at the same time. Purely. You're onto something? I mean, there's nothing wrong. I have a very beautiful beard. It's very beautiful facial features, so it's okay. $217. Damn it, dude. What in the hell is that? E17, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be okay. Of course not. Still 2.1.
Time 2:19.45.
Okay, last lap. Everfield, 1 lap. Hey, Blitzkrieg now. There you go. Blitzkrieg, Bev. I'm doing okay. How's yourself? No! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! Fuck you! Damn it. At least I can put my gloves on. Damn it, man. Taking a tent off. Right, so let's go for a car setup, custom setup, race aggressive, 556, raise this to 48.5, 556, and pray to the racing gods that I'm not crashed over in the first lap. Where the hell? So that's this one. Yeah, I know. I know, right? It's a very good lap. Actually, this one is the last one to join. What position am I on? Like 7th. I'll be ending it like 12th or something. Who's here? I like a 10th or 2. I could do a low 19. Gonna start like P10, P12. God damn it, man. No, I have the Hydrolink, but I don't have it installed because I want to firstly do the pedal and then do the Hydrolink. That makes sense?
Teams and drivers
I'll
go to the grid for a
I'm
race
making
start.
pee in the poo-poo. I'll fill it up. I'm not even sure how much fuel it is, but 85. Okay, let's do 90. 92. Why can't I escape? I'm gonna lower a little bit of the fuel for 92. We're gonna do 94. Stay safe, y'all.
Formation
Lap
lap has started.
You make the pee with the poo-poo. Be careful first corner. Whoever says that essentially just destroys everybody. So I'm with Jensen. We could get his position if we get a good start because those cars are... That car is slow down the line. The Corvette is very strong.
Green flag, green flag.
So I did. What this? Gonna take the cut. I'd much rather take the cut now. Oh, I got suspension damage. Thank you so much, dudes. Oh, man. It's always the same thing. You can never... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You can never... Yeah, these guys are impossible to race against. Spy is the worst place to drive. Now I'm not sure how this car is actually going to be balanced, because it's going to be an impossible thing, you know, right now. But the suspension damage is worrying, of course. Hopefully it's just a little left tap and it doesn't do anything in terms of top speed or anything else, but you never know. And I've done everything to avoid everybody, you know. Decent-ish. Oh, there's gonna be... This guy's gonna send it. God damn it, man! What the fuck? It's the same guy that crashed into me before. What the fuck, dude? Oh, I need to stop complaining. It's always a Max Verstappen school of overtakes. God damn it, man. Nice.
Time 2:24.03.
Top speed, everyone. Top split, everyone. Yeah, steering wheel is bent. Not sure if I'm losing any top speed at all, but... I have the car with worse balance than in the last race. It's incredible, man. These guys are awful. Fuck this shit. Impossible to drive. Impossible to drive. Ah, man. So, I'm actually gonna leave you guys here. There's no point pushing this. There's really no point for this. I'm gonna get, I know if I continue this, I'm definitely gonna get tilted, so I'm not gonna. So, basically, you want to see the PXN wheel? Here's the PXN wheel. It's a very good wheel, actually. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. It's decently comfortable. It's decently ergonomic. There's just a couple of points on ergonomics that I could mention, but decently ergonomic. Good clickiness, connects, but it's not having any telemetry on SimHub for some reason. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna actually leave you here because I'm gonna get tilted if I continue. So I'm not. I don't want to become a bad person over this. So I'm not gonna do anymore. Likely the next stream is next week because I have to do the review of this. I have a review coming out tomorrow, hopefully, so I need to take some time off, either tomorrow or Friday. Then I need to put off, and I need to record B-roll for this for next week. So the pedals will be reviewed very soon as well. These are not complicated to review. Hopefully, guys, I'll see you soon. Check everything out. Press like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.